Hi, first graders. Time to work on some math. Are you ready? Did you turn your math brain on? Let me see yours. Good? Okay. Let's start with some skip counting. Can you skip count by tens? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. What if we started at 14? Could you skip count by tens from 14? 14, 24, 34, 44, 54, 64, 74, 84, 94, 104, 114. Can you go backwards? 114, 104, 94, 84, 74, 64, 54, 44, 34, 24, 14, 4. Wow! Can you do by twos? Let's start at 2 and see if we can make it all the way to 60. Remember, when you skip count by twos, you say every other number, every two numbers, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. When we skip count by twos, it's also all the even numbers. If a number is even, it means that we could share it equally. Let's skip count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. Are you noticing a pattern? 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. We're almost to 60. 52, 54, 56, 58, 60. Were you able to skip count with me? Could you do all the twos? Great job. Let's do one more way to skip count. Let's skip count by fives. I think today we should start at 25 and skip count by fives all the way to 55. Are you ready? 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Wow, great job. When we skip counted by fives, you're counting every 5 numbers. So we started at 25 and then we counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and it was 30. Then we counted 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and it was 35. You also might have noticed when you skip count by fives, you say all the numbers that have a 5 in the ones place and all the numbers that have a 0 in the ones place. Great job, first grade. Now we're going to work on some adding. So I'm going to bring you down to the ground. Do you see my silly Iron Man socks? Okay. The first problem that we are going to do, is 24 plus 50. 24 plus 50. Now we are adding, so that means I need to make both of these 2-digit numbers and put them together. So first let's make 24. What do you notice about 24? This is the tens place. What number is in the tens place? A 2. So I will need 2 tens. So I'm going to count 10, 20. Now which number is in the ones place? A 4. So 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I have 2 tens and 4 ones. Now since I'm adding, I also need to make this number and then I'm going to put them all together. This number is 50. It has a 5 in the tens place and a 0 in the ones place. So I'm going to need 5 tens. Can you make this at home? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens, because there's a 5 in the tens place. There's a 0 in the ones place, so do I need any ones blocks? Nope, I need 0. I don't have any. Okay, what is 24 plus 50? Can you count them up? You can pause the video if you want to. Okay, my turn. 10, 20. I'm going to skip my ones and do them later. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. 50 or 24 plus 50 is 74. You can also, the way that addition works is you can count backwards too. So I can count that I have 50 here, and I can go 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. I could use my 120 chart to add 50 plus 7, to add 24 plus 50 also. First, I need to find 24. Can you find 24? Sorry, it's wiggly. Here's 24. And I need to count by tens. How many times? How many tens did I have here? 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 tens in 50. So I need to count by tens 5 times. So I'm going to start at 24, and now I'm going to count by tens 5 times. 10, that's 1. 20, 30, 40, 50. When I counted by tens 5 times from 24, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I got 74 because 24 plus 50 is 74. Let's see if we can do a subtraction problem. Are you going to follow along with me? I'm going to do 95 minus 40. Can you build 95 at home, or can you draw it with lines? I'm going to look at this number. I see that the 95 has a 9 in the tens place. How many tens blocks am I going to need? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's a 9 in the tens place, so I have 9 tens blocks. That makes 90. Now I see that there's a 5 in the ones place. So how many ones blocks am I going to need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. Now, I have 95 and I have a minus sign. I'm going to take away 40. So should I build 40 out of my tens blocks? Or should I draw it? Should I make 40 tens? No, because I'm taking them away. So I'm going to move them like this. I have 95, I'm going to take away 40. I see that in the number 40, there is a 4 in the tens place. That means I'm going to take away 4 tens. 10, 20, 30, 40. I took them away, they're gone. Now because I'm subtracting, I want to know how many are left. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. 90 minus 40 equals 55. Can we do this one on our, 95 minus 40 equals 55. Let's do it on our 120 chart. So first we have to find 95. Can you find the number 95? Did you find it? Right here, 95. Now, I'm not adding 40 more, so I'm not going to go down this way. I'm taking 40 away, so I'm going to count backwards, kind of like when we skip counted backwards when we warmed up. 40 has a 4 in the tens place. If I look at the number 40 here, so it was made out of 4 tens. When I took it away from my place value blocks, I took 4 tens away. So that means I'm going to go to 95, and because we're doing 95 minus 40, I'm going to skip count backwards by tens 4 times. 10, 20, 30, 40. And we can see that 95 minus 40 is 55. We can also count like this. 1 10, 2 tens, 3 tens, 4 tens. Wasn't that cool, first grade? You can use tens and ones blocks or your 120 chart. If you don't have tens and ones blocks, or if you couldn't make them or print them at home, you can also draw tens and ones blocks. Maybe I'm going to do 22 minus 10. So I'm going to do my subtraction problem like this. 10, 20, those are my tens blocks. 21, 22. Minus 10. I see that a 10 has a 1 in the tens place and a 0 in the ones place. So I just have to take away 1 10. I can cross it out like this, or if I have a dry erase board, I can just erase it. Now what's left? 10, 11, 12. 22 minus 10 is 12. How would I draw an addition problem? What if I was doing 30 plus 14? Can you draw that at home? Let's see. I have a 3 in the tens place. 10, 20, 30. I drew my tens blocks. It's the same thing as working with these ones, but I drew them here. Now this is plus, I'm adding, so I need to draw more. I'm not taking away. Plus 14. There's a 1 in the tens place and a 4 in the ones place. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now I need to count them all up because I'm adding. I want to know all together. 10, 20, 30. You could also do first grade counting. 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. 30 plus 14 is 44. Great job, first grade. I sent you 3 subtraction problems on Seesaw for you to do today. Now, your subtraction problems have pictures of blocks like this. So you can use the finger tool that looks like this on Seesaw, and you can click on the blocks and move them away to take them away. Or you can use the drawing tool and draw an X on the blocks to take them away. Whichever way that you want to do your math thinking. I can't wait to see all your hard work. Thanks for learning with me.